Hi guys, this is Rob from Iceboxauto here today. I'm just going to show you today's install, which is on a FIAT 500X. I believe it starts from the 2016 and onwards, but do not confuse it for the 500L because the radio sizes do differ. The X's radio tends to come with a larger screen and faces surround over the L, so just be dead careful. Just if you're unsure, let us know what we do, specifying the titles and the pages that whether it's the L or the X that you need it for. So just be careful on that one. Okay, so what you can see at the moment is the Android Auto app, which is linked to an Android phone. So if you're unsure about what this does, it's just basically one app that's classed as a hub and brings all your music, navigation, text messaging apps over into one. Also, it does have the good feature of being able to have Google Assist. Obviously, if you wanted to speak to it in verbal communication, like take me to Liverpool, you can do that. Alternatively, the same app, which is called CarLink. I'll just show you that 1 second. See this one here? So that's obviously the app that's a multi-use one. So if you do connect your phone via Bluetooth to an Apple phone, then it will alternatively give you CarPlay, which is the same sort of software, different interface, but and you're going to use the Siri support if you want to speak to it. Just to show you there, that's the Google Maps in motion. These are apps which are just being brought over from the phone, so as you can see, the Spotify there, Google Maps, a couple of messaging apps, phone app, podcast, stuff like that. So if you want to go out of here, just simply go over to this, and this is your home page. These icons down here are customizable, so you can change them if you wish to customize the ones that you use on a daily basis. So alternatively, if I don't want to use the gallery, I just simply hold that in and then just press the YouTube on, and then the YouTube one comes over to there. So I'll just go through the runnings of the system. It is a 8-core processor with a 464 gig of RAM on this particular model. You can go a little bit cheaper, which is 232 gig or £15 less, but you might as well pay for the 464. And as you can see, there's a little Google shortcut here which shows you the Google Maps. This one does say miles and H. You can change that if you want over to km H there if you want, but obviously UK market it's miles. Shortcut to the MP3 player there, and this is your radio shortcut here. So basically, I'll just give you a rundown of the apps. They start off with this one, which is your radio interface. It does have FM, AM radio on here. It does have RDS, so we'll show the station name here, as you can see, Hits Liverpool and Greatest Hits, and does work with the steering wheel controls, as you can see in the background. So there's me volume, and I believe the one over on the left hand side is your skip button. This just shows you there. Okay, so that's that sided. This is your Bluetooth app here. So obviously it does do phone book support, and it will link it to the car's to your phone's phone book, as I say. And you can do music streaming. If you're old fashioned and if you want to stick your movies onto a pen drive or your old albums onto your pen drive, you can simply play them through there. And there's your video app there, so I'll just show you the demo. As you see, it's nice and vibrant screen. There's a HD screen. This little app over here, I don't know why the factory's put it on there. I mean, it shows you all the air conditioning, but it's not touchscreen because the controls are physical down below the central air panel. You still use the physical buttons down there, so obviously this app tends to only work on certain cars when you're removing the AC buttons, so you have a not to change it, so they tend to work. So I don't know why they've put that one on there anyway. Let's have a little look. YouTube, self-explanatory, because you are probably watching us on this video through that channel. That's your navigation app, which is here's your Google Maps here. It does work, as you can see. It's nice and quick and responsive to your finger. That's what you get with an 8-core processor. We do get a lot of customers saying there's a lag, there's a freeze and stuff like that. People are probably used to buying 4-core processors, which a lot of factories and vendors will sell them. You pay for what you get, to be honest with you. So if you're going to be paying in the region anything on the low side of 200, there's always a risk you're going to go with a 4-core processor, and some factories don't even advertise it. So when you're reading the specification, if they don't mention the processor, it's guaranteed you're going to get a 4-core processor. So be dead careful. We do sell the 4-core versions, but we always say to them, we'd only sell them to you if you're going to be using music apps, MP3. As soon as you want to use an app which needs a bit of memory and takes a lot of the cache and storage up in the background, then obviously you're going to find that you're not going to get that. What I'm doing here, you're just going to get a bit of lag on the 4-core. So only buy them if you got just want it for music and stuff like that, radio, or your car, your radio's broken and you just want to sell it on, then basically it's great, but always go for an 8-core one. Okay, let's go back to this one here. So this is where your app center is, your application center. So this is where it stores all your apps of choice. Anything that you download from the Play Store will go into here too. As I say, you can bring them over to the home page anyway. So this is your aux. This one we've got nothing linked to it today, but if you're old-fashioned, you want to put Freeview TV to, so like a digital TV box, you can put it through there. Bluetooth explained. Calculator, probably only good if you're in the McDonald's drive-through. Again, not really useful, but you'll find a lot of Android firmware comes with some pointless apps on there. And this is the same. Google Chrome, Google Browser, these two are just browser ones if you want to go and do a bit of internet shopping. Comes with a built-in DSP sound processor, so if you're into your subs and your amps and your speaker outputs, then these are good for this. It goes over my head, more my engineers sort of forte, to be honest with you. But this one here, if you want to download any third-party app, so if there's an app on that you can't get on the Play Store and you want to get it on here, i.e. IPTV, you can do it through this app here. Gallery, again, pointless, my eyes. Let's go through. There's your Google Maps, music I showed you before, Navi's and other shortcuts. This is your e-guide. So basically a lot of times you don't get paper versions these now, they just tend to put it onto an e-guide, which is just instructions onto the system itself. There's your Play Store icon there, so obviously if you want to download any apps and stuff. Now just because if you've got an Apple phone doesn't mean you can't buy this system. Android is just the Android operating system, so you can link anything to any Apple phone to it, or any phone of smartphone or whatever. So don't be alarmed if you got an Apple phone, it will work fine. Radio showed you before, steering wheel control setup, that's all done automatically through the CAN bus. So also this one here as a vehicle settings app, so obviously you just have these options here, as you can see. Car CD, some cars come with an original CD section there, so you can use it on that there. Air conditioning control, as I showed you before, it's not going to work on the touchscreen. Touch assist, this is a bit of a pain in the bum sometimes, but obviously we don't like the touch assist because obviously it's a little dot that sometimes pop up. What else we got here? YouTube, voice search, so that's a Google app, that one there, so it does need an internet connection. So you can speak to it, but it only tends to be a browser option here. Video showed you before, and just the last thing is your vehicle Android settings, which is just where obviously your Wi-Fi is. So if you did want to link to hotspots on the phone, you can do it through there. There's all the Wi-Fi hubs here, so it's just connecting to our hub, which is our office hub here. You can get a SIM card if you want and keep it that separate to your phone. So it does come with a SIM card input and also 2 USBs. So as you can probably see now, just because it's got an internet connection, you'll probably find that these apps will work now, like YouTube and stuff. Let's have a little look. So any videos on there? It's the first time we've used it, so let's have a look. Okay, so there you go. You see, like, it's nice and rapid, isn't it? There's that one there, and also I'll just show you this one here, which I showed you before. Liverpool Football Club. As you can see, that one works too. So it's nice and quick. See how quick that was, guys? Okay, so I'm just going to bring it to an end today, guys. Just let me show you a little bit more on the settings, just to show you what's here. Just give you a little slow look through there. It might be useful to some people, but not to others. Factory, if you ever need the factory password, just 3368 on this model. You don't really need to be in here, to be honest with you, unless we tell you to. User, okay, so that's where you do your factory resets there if you ever need it. Accounts, add your Google accounts to the system, and just stuff about device and stuff like that. Just to show you, it is the latest 14, Android 14 on this, so it's just been released. So I'd say any systems of this nature, Android 14. So yeah, I'll just bring it to an end today, guys. So hope you liked the video, and hope to see you soon. We'll put the link to the product in the description down below and all our contact details. Get in touch with us if you've got any questions. Thanks a lot, bye bye.